Hi there, it's Commander Davis. Tonight we're going to look at building a trade route using the galaxy map and then hopefully flying that trade route. So, if we go up to the galaxy map, I've parked myself here in a nice triangle of three systems. What I had hoped to do was get a trade route going between all three. As it turned out, I was only able to find a route between these two. It's not an issue. So the first thing when setting up a trade route is go across the view and then map. And then you want to tick the show trade routes. Now by default all of these are turned on and it just produces a mess, so I've unticked them all. From here we've got a refinery system, so that's going to be producing metals. So let's turn on the view for metals, and what you can do is just quickly tick through each of the metals and just make a note of which are actually going to the destination system. There is some correlation between the supply and the demand and the thickness of the line, I think. Lithium seems to have a fairly good demand curve there. On the way back there's not a huge amount of choice. I've already been through and sort of checked everything, and the only thing that comes back is domestic appliances. So if you just tick one of those metals, you'll see we've actually got a two-way route here. Metals going this way and domestic appliances coming back. So hopefully we should be able to run that a few times and make some cash. Next thing is to actually go buy the stuff. Now I've already got a cargo hold full because there was a slight server hiccup a while ago. But all I did was come down and take a look at the metals and basically do a quick calculation based on the high supply metals and the amount of cash I had. So if I was cash poor I would have gone for aluminium, made about 100 credits, maybe a bit more per ton on that, but I've been able to afford lithium, which will hopefully make me 400 credits or more. Got a full cargo hold full of that stuff. Just want to make sure we've got the correct system locked. And we want to head out.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
Does seem to be an awful debris that goes around the space station. So I'm not entirely sure it's people not able to dock or people coming in and breaking the rules. Docking and undocking shouldn't really be that difficult. Boost us across to where we're going. For those who don't know, it's a neat little trick. If you take your flight assist off, just boost, you'll stay at top speed. And you can actually reconfigure your ship so that your engines don't have full power, you're still going top speed. It's nice if you get no prediction. I tend to actually fly with this configuration, full engines and a little bit of assistance. This ship has very little in terms of weaponry, since we aren't called harsh words. And it just means that I can outrun most situations, and then reconfigure it to shields and hopefully survive until my frame drive comes back online. Then we go away from mass lock. Throttle back, it's going to dump me in front of the start. Put myself away from the start, let's go find where we're docking. the star a little bit. So with Super Cruise I tend to just go full throttle till about 250 light seconds out. As you get closer, if you're full throttle, it takes forever to power back and you can end up overshooting. So around about 250. There, I'll even throttle back into the middle of the blue. And just basically make sure that we're lined up with where we're going and let the ship handle the throttle. Just basically keep the destination centred, which is the centre of the screen, not the centre of the windscreen. It can often be a little disconcerting. Now my speed's good. Distance is good, so we'll drop out. Lined up, and again we'll boost. Now with flight assist off, you ought to be making very small corrections, otherwise you end up bouncing back and forward, back and forward. Basically my goal here is to get myself close to the door as quickly as possible. Just start aligning myself with the entrance. That'll do. Redistribute power. Self up. Ask for docking permission.
Request granted.
Dropping landing gear slows you down something chronic, which can be very useful for docking.
Detecting hostile scan.
That. It's probably the police. I'm not carrying anything illegal. If anyone opens fire on me at the moment, they will get a face for the laser from the space station. Let's be in. So we'll clear the door. Oh, port 44, which is up there. Nothing more annoying than people staying in front of the door as they go into the station looking for their docking pad. If you are going to stop, move out of the way of the door. I moved across to digital controls because it's just easier to do this nudging the ship in. I'm also a bit of a perfectionist and like to be straight when I land. Go.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So this should be a quick turnaround. We want to dump the cargo hold of metals that we've got, pick up some domestic appliances. Quickly refuel as well. There we go. It's a tidy little profit there. Just over 9,000 credits. Make a note of that. And then go and find domestic appliances. There they are.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
And we'll fly back.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
So being able to dock and undock quickly makes a real difference with these types of runs. As that was really what takes the time. In the dark direction. No, I'll tell you what I've done. I have not set my destination. I'm trying to turn around too quickly. That's where we're going.
Drive charging.
Send the ship up for hyperdrive.
Four, three, two, one.
Throttle back and wait for it to dump us out in front of the star. Station. Again, full throttle until we hit about 250. Now as with landing, I tend to do the Super Cruise minigame with digital controls rather than analog ones. Just little corrections going in. Saves you having to constantly worry about holding a joystick in the right place. Speed is good, and distance is about to be. Drop out of Super Cruise. That's the station, so we'll just get ourselves lined up sort of at the door. Boost our way in. Undercarriage. Pass permission to dock.
Request granted.
Took a little while to realise that my undercarriage is out there. Sometimes it doesn't always slow down that quickly. Use the lateral controls. Horizontal controls just to sneak ourselves through there. Power 27.
Unauthorized mode. Matrix for AV response.
Let's glide ourselves down. Bit of a messy configuration. Let's straighten ourselves up. Nothing like a perfectionist landing.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
So I'm just going to refuel. I know I don't have to refuel on each of these ones, it's quite a small fuel usage, but it's just a good habit to get into so you don't suddenly find yourself out of fuel. Onto the commodities market. Up here, domestic appliances. So, 2,896. It's not a bad profit. It's about 12,000, give or take with the fuel and everything, for that little trade run. If we exit out, have a look on the Galaxy map. Hopefully we will see that it's still a viable run, and we still have demand spur running both ways. So I'll run that a few times, make a few more thousand, and then hopefully have enough for a Cobra at some point soon. I'll go off and do that and leave you to it. Cheers.